Thank you, Rance. Now it is time for Mental Wellness Wednesday, and we have Dr. Tracy Alloway in the house again today to talk to us about how we can spread a little love the right way.
Yes, that's right. I wore red in celebration of love season, and I wanted to talk about things that we can focus on. And the first thing is to hug it out. Research shows that just a 20-second hug is powerful in reducing our cortisol, our stress levels, and helping us feel more comfortable. And if you want to look at it from a self-care perspective, another piece of research found that even hugging a pillow had the same mental health benefits.
What about hugging a puppy? I feel like that has to quadruple it, right?
Oh, definitely. So hugging a puppy, there's lots of research on puppies and even just petting a puppy. And they found that locking eyes with a puppy, or a dog, it doesn't have to be a puppy, but for 1 minute increases your oxytocin, which is your bonding hormone.
Oh, wow.
And so it is really powerful if you're a dog lover, which I know we are on this show. So
awesome. I love it. Pets backed by science. Now, the next one is use the magic ratio. And I thought this was so interesting because you're almost having to negate the kind of the bad juju or like the bad feelings in the world with your positivity, but you've got to work a little extra.
You do, and it's something that we really have to be intentional about, and research calls it the 5-to-1 magic ratio. So when you notice you have one negative comment against your partner or even a friend, balance that out with 5 positive things. So if you've kind of in that moment of anger or annoyance, you say something you regret, it's okay. Counter that with saying 5 positive things. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for about them?
And I also think part of that is always just recognizing if you said something hurtful. Like just owning that can be part of that positive recalibration, just saying like, you know, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I'm sorry I said this. Sorry I said that. And then, like you said, adding on those positive touches make things a lot better.
Yes, that insight is such a powerful indicator for yourself to be aware of too.
And then our next one we have here is see your partner through rose-colored glasses. Now, I know I like this because I do like to see things as shiny and exciting and, you know, how good they could be. So you say that really works great in partnership as well.
Yes, and research calls this the positive illusory effect, where those rose-colored glasses helps you to shift that mindset to not what they're not doing, that, oh, did they not do the laundry or the dishes again, but what are they doing? They asked me about my day, they greeted me, they're present, they're attentive. So that's really helpful, and there's a substantial body of research to show that rose-colored glasses effect can actually increase your relationship satisfaction.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Sarah Blakely said something during her TED Talk talking about the best thing you can do is let your partner be wholly who they are. And I think that in terms of, you know, a romantic partner, a friendship partner, a colleague. And I think this kind of rosy colored glasses concept works a lot in that because there might be things that frustrate you or annoy you or whatever, you know, but when you look at these positive things that they're bringing to the table, it really helps see them in the great light.
Yes, and it really just changes your mindset too. So we can, instead of hyper-focusing and putting that mindset on the negative, we're shifting that mindset to something positive.
And in your book, you actually talk about how this can be a form of pain management because of how our brain receives that love and that affection.
I was so surprised, Jenna, when I read about this in the research as well. But when we experience that connection, that deep connection, that romantic love, that bonding, that oxytocin that we're talking about, it actually activates the part of our brain associated with opioids. It's a pain reliever.
Wow.
So when you are feeling pain, find that puppy, find that person that you find that bonding connection with.
We'll have our friends here from Jack's Humane later. You can volunteer with them and just get so just doped up on puppies and dogs all you want.
Exactly.
Now, all of this information is from a book that you wrote, and creating all of this research, like why was this important for you to dive into why people need this positive reinforcement and affection?
I really wanted to understand how our brain works, but also to give us practical and concrete things that we can do about. So while it's important to know the mechanisms of why, I think ultimately we should live our life knowing the what and how we can use those practices to make ourselves healthier.
Absolutely. Well, beautifully spoken as always. Now, if we want to stay connected with you or pick up a copy of this book on our own, how should we do that?
I have a website, tracyalloway.com, and my book's on Amazon.
Awesome. Well, thank you for another fabulous Mental Wellness Wednesday. Go find somebody to love today, River City Live. We'll be back with more right after this.